Imagine a world painted in rainbows, a world where love knows no bounds, and every letter in the LGBTQ plus acronym is celebrated. A world where everyone enjoys the same rights and freedoms. This is the world we're striving for. Sadly, we're not quite there yet. Many countries still criminalize same-sex relationships. Millions live in fear, forced to hide their true selves. They face violence, persecution, and discrimination. It's about fundamental human dignity. What if LGBT plus rights were legalized worldwide? What would that world look like? One of the most immediate and impactful consequences of global LGBT plus rights is a surge in social acceptance. When laws protect LGBT plus individuals, it sends a powerful message to society. It says these individuals are valued and deserving of equal treatment. Visibility plays a key role in this transformation. When LGBT plus people live openly, it challenges stereotypes and misconceptions. It allows others to see them as friends, neighbors, colleagues, and family members. This increased visibility fosters empathy, understanding, and acceptance within communities. The legalization of LGBT plus rights worldwide would significantly reduce discrimination and violence against LGBT plus individuals. When governments recognize and protect the rights of LGBT plus people, it creates a legal framework for addressing discrimination. This means that individuals who experience discrimination based on their sexual orientation or gender identity would have legal recourse. Furthermore, when LGBT plus people feel safe and accepted, they are less likely to be targets of violence and hate crimes. This is because visibility and acceptance help to dismantle the prejudice and ignorance that often fuel such acts. A world that legally recognizes and protects LGBT plus rights is a world that is safer for everyone. The benefits extend beyond reduced violence and discrimination. When LGBT plus people are not forced to live in fear, they are free to live their lives to the fullest. They can pursue their education, careers, and personal aspirations without facing unnecessary obstacles. This not only benefits them as individuals, but also enriches society as a whole. A world with universal LGBT plus rights would be a world that celebrates diversity in all its forms. It would be a world where people are not judged or marginalized based on their sexual orientation or gender identity. This acceptance of diversity would permeate all aspects of society, from the workplace to schools to social gatherings. Imagine a world where children are taught from a young age to respect and value all people, regardless of their sexual orientation or gender identity. They would grow up understanding that diversity is a strength, not a weakness. This understanding would lead to a more inclusive and equitable society for all. The arts and culture would also flourish in a world that embraces LGBT plus rights. Artists, writers, musicians, and filmmakers from the LGBT plus community would be free to express themselves authentically without fear of censorship or discrimination. This would lead to a richer and more diverse cultural landscape for everyone to enjoy. Section 5. The Economic Rainbow: Unlocking Potential and Fueling Global Growth. The economic benefits of global LGBT plus rights are substantial and far-reaching. When LGBT plus individuals are free to live openly and honestly, they can fully contribute their talents and skills to the workforce. This leads to increased productivity, innovation, and economic growth. Studies have shown a strong correlation between LGBT plus inclusion and economic prosperity. For example, a 2018 study by the World Bank found that countries with more LGBT plus inclusive laws and policies tend to have higher GDP per capita. This is because these countries are better able to attract and retain top talent, regardless of sexual orientation or gender identity. They create a level playing field where everyone has the opportunity to succeed. Moreover, businesses that embrace LGBT plus inclusion are better positioned to compete in the global marketplace. They can attract a wider pool of talent, better understand and serve diverse customer bases, and foster a more innovative and creative work environment. This makes them more attractive to investors, partners, and customers alike. Section 6. Beyond the pink dollar: the real impact of LGBT plus inclusion on business. The economic benefits of LGBT plus inclusion extend beyond just the pink dollar, which refers to the purchasing power of the LGBT plus community. While the LGBT plus market is indeed a significant one, the real economic impact of inclusion lies in creating a workplace and society where everyone feels valued and respected. When LGBT plus individuals feel safe and accepted at work, they are more likely to be engaged, productive, and loyal employees. They are also more likely to recommend their workplace to others, attracting top talent to the company. This positive work environment benefits everyone, not just LGBT plus employees. Furthermore, companies that are seen as LGBT plus inclusive are better able to attract and retain millennial and Gen Z employees, who are more likely to prioritize diversity and inclusion when choosing a workplace. This is especially important in today's competitive job market, where attracting and retaining top talent is crucial for success. Section 7. A World More Just. How legal rights translate to political progress. The legalization of LGBT plus rights worldwide would have a profound impact on global politics. When countries enshrine LGBT plus rights in their laws, it sends a powerful message that they are committed to equality and justice for all. This can lead to a more just and equitable world order. Moreover, when LGBT plus people are able to participate fully in the political process, it can lead to more progressive and inclusive policies. LGBT plus politicians and activists bring unique perspectives and experiences to the table, enriching the political discourse and advocating for policies that benefit everyone. International relations would also be positively impacted by global LGBT plus rights. Countries that embrace LGBT plus rights are more likely to be seen as progressive and open-minded, strengthening their relationships with other countries that share these values. This can lead to increased cooperation on a wide range of issues, from trade to climate change to human rights. Section 8. Human Rights for All. The importance of global cooperation and solidarity. Achieving universal LGBT plus rights requires global cooperation and solidarity. Countries that have already made progress on LGBT plus rights have a responsibility to support those that are still struggling. This can be done through diplomacy, foreign aid, and international development programs. International organizations, such as the United Nations, also have a crucial role to play in promoting LGBT plus rights worldwide. They can provide technical assistance to countries that are working to reform their laws and policies, and they can monitor and report on human rights abuses against LGBT plus people. Civil society organizations, both within and outside of the LGBT plus community, are also essential partners in the fight for global LGBT plus rights. They can raise awareness, mobilize public opinion, and pressure governments to take action. By working together, we can create a world where everyone is free to live their lives with dignity and respect. Section 9. Obstacles and Opportunities. Addressing resistance and promoting understanding. While the benefits of global LGBT plus rights are clear, there will undoubtedly be obstacles along the way. Resistance to LGBT plus rights often stems from deeply ingrained cultural and religious beliefs, as well as misinformation and fear of the unknown. Addressing this resistance requires a multifaceted approach that combines education, dialogue, and legal advocacy. It is important to engage with those who hold opposing views in a respectful and constructive manner, listening to their concerns and addressing them with facts and empathy. Sharing personal stories of LGBT plus individuals and their families can be particularly powerful in changing hearts and minds. When people see the human faces behind the issue, it becomes harder to deny the injustice of discrimination. It is also important to highlight the economic and social benefits of LGBT plus inclusion, demonstrating that equality is not a zero-sum game, but rather something that benefits everyone. Envisioning a future of equality and acceptance. Despite the challenges, it is important to remain hopeful. We have come a long way in the fight for LGBT plus rights. More countries are enacting laws that protect LGBT plus people. Public opinion is shifting in favor of LGBT plus rights. It is up to us to continue pushing for progress. Support LGBT plus organizations and speak out against discrimination. Educate ourselves and others about LGBT plus issues. Support businesses committed to LGBT plus inclusion. Vote for politicians who champion LGBT plus rights. Imagine a world where every LGBT plus person can live openly and authentically, without fear of discrimination or violence. Imagine a world where LGBT plus youth feel loved and accepted. This is the future we are fighting for, and together we can make it a reality. Section 11. Towards a Brighter Tomorrow, a call to action for a more inclusive world. The journey towards global LGBT plus rights is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires sustained effort, unwavering commitment, and a belief in the inherent dignity and worth of every human being. We must never lose sight of the ultimate goal, a world where everyone, regardless of their sexual orientation or gender identity, is treated with respect and afforded the same rights and opportunities. Let's continue to challenge prejudice, dismantle discrimination, and build bridges of understanding. Let's celebrate the diversity of the human family and recognize that our differences make us stronger. Let's create a world where everyone can live their lives authentically, love freely, and reach their full potential. The fight for LGBT+ rights is a fight for human rights. It is a fight for a more just, equitable, and compassionate world. It is a fight that we can win together. Let's keep moving forward towards a brighter tomorrow for all.